Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are at chapter 2 which focus on the literature review. Let's begin our discussion today with an introduction. Purpose and importance of the literature review. First is contextualization. It provides the context for your research by summarizing existing knowledge and research on the topic. This helps readers understand where your study fits within the larger field of inquiry. Second is identification of gaps. It helps identify gaps or areas where further research is needed. By reviewing existing literature, you can pinpoint areas that have not been adequately explored or where contradictory findings exist. Third is theory development. It assists in the development or refinement of theoretical frameworks. By synthesizing existing theories and perspectives, you can propose new conceptualizations or extend existing theories. Fourth is methodological guidance. It offers insight into appropriate research methodologies and methods. By examining how previous studies were conducted, you can identify best practices and potential pitfalls to avoid in your own research design. Lastly, support for arguments. It provides evidence to support your arguments or hypotheses. Referencing established research findings lends credibility to your work and strengthens your academic arguments. Overview of the chapter's structure. The structure of a literature review chapter typically follows a logical progression, which may include the following section. First section is Introduction. This section outlines the purpose and scope of the literature review, as well as the organizational structure of the chapter. Second section is Theoretical Framework. Here, you discuss the theoretical perspectives relevant to your research topic. This may involve defining key concepts, outlining relevant theories, and discussing their implications for your study. Third section is historical context. If applicable, you may provide a historical overview of the topic, tracing its evolution over time and highlighting key developments or debates. Fourth section is synthesis of literature. This forms the core of the literature review, where you summarize and synthesize existing research findings. You may organize this section thematically, chronologically, or methodologically, depending on the nature of your topic. Continue with the fifth section, which is the critical evaluation. In this section, you critically evaluate the strengths and limitations of the existing literature. This involves assessing the quality of research methodologies, identifying bias or gaps in the evidence, and discussing conflicting findings. Sixth section is Identification of gaps. Here, you highlight areas where further research is needed and justify the relevance of your own study in addressing these gaps. And the last section is Conclusion. The chapter concludes by summarizing the key findings of the literature review and outlining their implication for your research project. You may also suggest avenues for future research based on the insights gained from the review. Overall, the literature review chapter serves as a foundation for your research, guiding the development of research questions, hypotheses, and methodology while demonstrating understanding of the existing body of knowledge in the research field.